Embarking on a journey through the dimensions from the 0th to the 10th is not just a voyage through physical space or mathematical constructs, but a profound exploration of the layers of existence and consciousness. This journey symbolizes the expansion of awareness from the simplest point of being to the infinite possibilities of the universe and our place within it. But before we dive into the captivating allure of the cosmos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell. In the beginning, there is the unmanifested, a singular point of pure potential. This is the essence of being, undifferentiated and infinite, the silent witness of all that is yet to unfold. The 0th point. Imagine a point in space. This point represents the 0th dimension. It has no length, width, or depth. It is simply a position in a system. Transition to the 1st dimension. Now visualize this point extending in one direction. As it stretches out, it forms a line. This line represents the 1st dimension, characterized by length only. From the seed of existence sprouts intention, a linear path that represents our journey through life. It is the first step in the manifestation of reality, the direction of our desires and the flow of our experiences. The 1st dimension. Line. We have a line, an infinitely thin and long stretch that exists in only one dimension. It can move forward or backward but has no other direction. Transition to the 2nd dimension. Picture the line expanding outwards perpendicular to its length. It broadens into a shape, a square or a circle perhaps. This is the 2nd dimension, which introduces width to length. As we expand our awareness, we encounter the plane of duality, light and shadow, joy and sorrow, good and evil. This dimension represents the realm of choices, learning, and growth, where we explore the contrasts that define our human experience. The 2nd dimension. Plane. In this flat plane, shapes and figures exist, but still there is no depth. You can move left, right, forward, and backward, exploring an area, but not a volume. Transition to the 3rd dimension. Imagine the plane starting to lift or drop, creating a new direction of movement. This expansion adds depth, forming a cube or a sphere. Here, we become fully immersed in the physical world, experiencing the richness of life through our senses. This dimension symbolizes our connection to the earth, the tangible expression of our existence, and the beauty of the material world. The 3rd dimension. Volume. Now we inhabit a world of objects that have height, width, and depth. We can move through and around 3-dimensional space, experiencing the physical reality. Transition to the 4th dimension. Envision the 3D object stretching through time, creating a path that represents its past and future. This path through time introduces the 4th dimension. Our consciousness expands to perceive the flow of time, understanding the impermanence of all things. This dimension teaches us about change, the cycles of life, and the importance of each moment. We begin to see our lives as a continuous journey, connected through time. The 4th dimension. Time. In this dimension, we see not just the object, but its entire timeline, from its creation to its end, as a single entity. Transition to the 5th dimension. Now, let your imagination soar. Picture branching paths from the timeline, each a different outcome from a single event. These paths represent alternate realities, the 5th dimension. As we awaken further, we enter a realm where all possible outcomes exist simultaneously. This dimension represents the power of choice, the freedom to shape our destiny, and the realization that we are co-creators of our reality. The 5th dimension. Alternatives. Here, every possible world exists. Paths diverge and converge, creating a vast web of realities based on different choices and outcomes. Transition to the 6th dimension. Think of these alternate realities starting to connect, allowing travel between different timelines and outcomes based on different initial conditions. With expanded awareness, we perceive the interconnectedness of all paths, the web of life that connects all beings and possibilities. This dimension encourages us to embrace our multidimensionality, understanding that our choices ripple across the fabric of reality. The 6th dimension. Parallel universes. This dimension is a plane of all possible timelines for our universe, where you can choose any path, any outcome. Transition to the 7th dimension. Expand your view to see these planes of timelines as points in a larger space, each point a different set of physical laws and initial conditions. Our consciousness now spans the infinite, recognizing that there are countless universes, each with its own set of possibilities. This dimension opens us to the vastness of existence, reminding us of the endless potential for exploration and discovery. The 7th dimension. Infinite possibilities. This is the realm of universes not just with different timelines, but with different laws of physics, all existing simultaneously. Transition to the eighth dimension. Imagine these infinite possibilities folding onto themselves, creating a new dimension where you can compare and contrast different laws of physics and realities. We see the entire cosmos as a woven tapestry, where each thread is a different universe, all part of a grander design. This dimension symbolizes the unity of all things, the intricate patterns that connect every aspect of existence. The eighth dimension, multiverse, a space where all possible universes with all possible laws exist and are accessible. Transition to the ninth dimension. Think of the multiverse bending, allowing for connections between all universes, regardless of their laws and conditions. In this dimension, we transcend the illusion of separation, understanding that at the deepest level, all is one. This is the awakening to universal consciousness, the realization that at our core, we are all interconnected beings of light. The ninth dimension, multiverse connections, a dimension where the barriers between different universes are gone, and every conceivable space-time fabric is linked. Transition to the 10th dimension. Finally, envision this complex interconnected web simplifying into a single luminous point. This point represents the 10th dimension, where all possibilities, all realities, and all universes converge. Finally, we arrive at the ultimate realization that there is no separation between us and the universe. We are the universe experiencing itself, a singular point of infinite possibilities. This dimension represents enlightenment, the return to our true nature, which is boundless, eternal, and one with all. 10th dimension, unity, the ultimate dimension where everything that can exist does exist and is unified in a single indescribable point of existence.